Hey everybody, it's Daedrin Davis, your favorite car salesman down here at Steven St. Hendrick Toyota in Jacksonville, North Carolina. And today we are going to do a how-to kind of informational video on the dynamic cruise control and the lane assist for the 2019 Toyota Camry. And right now currently we are driving the XLE model. So as you can tell, sometimes the buttons will be a little different, so be aware of that. So, we're going to start with how to set your cruise control. First and foremost, if you take a look right here, we have our steering wheel. You have a wheel here on the right hand side. Like I said, this may vary per model. The button right here with the car that looks sort of like a clock, that is actually how you turn your cruise control on and off. When you turn it on, you're going to notice it says radar cruise control active. Please pay attention to other vehicles. Once you place that button on, the button at the bottom that says negative and set, which is basically your set button and your decrease for your cruise, you actually press it and it will set a speed for what you're currently going. Now me, once I set it at a lower speed and then I increase to where I actually want to be just as a safety precaution for myself. I'm going to set us at 55. So once your cruise control is set, if you actually look at the dash up here, we have 3 lines at the top right beside our speed limit. And another cool thing I just want to point out, as you notice we're passing speed limit signs, the car is actually grabbing those speed limit signs in case I missed one so I don't speed unintentionally. I think that's great as well, just a little side note. So, if we want to set the distance between me and another car without having to brake and gas and go all berserk and coming off cruise control, we do have the ability to never come off cruise control unless we have to come to an abrupt halt by setting our dynamic cruise control distance. There is another button right here next to the cruise control wheel. You will see it has a car with a sonar wave in the front. If you actually hit that, there's 3 settings you can have. 1 car, 3 cars, 2 cars, and that's basically how your car will show it. As you can tell, I just went to 1 car. The car is noticing there's a car in front of me. So if you want to capture that, take a look at that. There's a car in front of me. It is within my distance. And the dashboard is letting me know that car is within my distance. I think that's awesome. Now, to my favorite feature. I love this feature. I think this feature is awesome. Our lane assist. So, I'm going to pick up a little bit of speed here. There's a button below the dynamic cruise control distance, and that button right here that looks like a car in a lane is your lane assist. Go figure. When you turn it on, you'll notice it says LDA turned on, steering assist active. Now, I'm going to show you guys something. I wouldn't suggest you just doing it, just let it happen naturally. I am going to actually allow the car to drift in the left lane. And when I do this, just notice how the car corrects itself. Isn't that awesome, ladies and gentlemen? Now, what you just noticed was the car did a loud beep and then it slightly pulled itself back into the lane that I needed to be in. Please do not panic. If you ever are driving and you feel it tug, please don't try to overcorrect. It's not going to pull it hard enough where it throws you in the opposite lane or in the ditch. It's only a slight tug just to line you back up. And it can do it from the left or the right side. It is amazing. Amazing safety feature to have.